I've talked about several ways you can start a speech, a keynote address, and the likes in some of my previous videos. So you have to check. We put a lot of work into the video. YouTube, all you need to do is check for the one that is your issue and then work with it. But I want to drop this one in. One of the ways you could make your speech a very exciting one is to not be too serious. You know, be a bit playful. Someone say, but it's a serious event. No, there are ways to go about it. I'll give you two examples. So I was supposed to deliver a presentation somewhere, and when I got in, I don't know what the plans of the management of that hotel, I don't know what their plan was for us. Maybe they wanted to kill all of us in that hall because the AC was cold, like Alaska. Yeah. And then it was my turn to speak. People were literally cold, actually. I got in front of the podium, and what was the first thing I said? I said, I bring you warm greetings from such and such, the organization I represent. I bring you warm greetings from such and such organization. The whole room erupted in laughter. That was even before I could add the second line to say, even though the room is cold. And that just broke the ice and lightened the atmosphere. Someone say, well, you're a professional now. You need to start. You can learn it. I'll give you another one. I was supposed to do a presentation somewhere. Of course, I wasn't the first speaker, or rather, I wasn't the one establishing the protocol. So someone had already done that. And I was given a very limited time to make my presentation. And I wanted to make sure that I finished the presentation. Yeah? As I got up podium, good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Some will say, yeah, standing on the existing protocols. I've had people ask me, is that correct? That's for another video. And I said, standing on the existing protocol, because I noticed that in spite of the heavy weights that have stood on this protocol, it is solid, it is rock solid, and it was properly established. And the whole room erupted in laughter. And then boom, once you get that, you have a very, very smooth, pad to put out your information. Even when they throw questions at you, they throw questions to you like, oh, we know this guy, or we know this lady is our person. Do you understand what I'm saying? It just lightens the atmosphere. And it does a whole lot of other things which you can imagine, but I don't have enough time to say in this video. I think I should start doing long form content, right? Anyway, I'm still Mr. Speaker, and I endorse this message.